Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am back for another episode of meeting our digital business owners. So today I want to introduce Debbie, who's here all the way from Canada. Hi, Deb. How you going?
Good, thank you. How are you, Nicole?
I'm good. And today we just want to really talk about what life is like for you. And as a digital business owner, as a wife, as a human being on this amazing planet we call Earth, and what a typical day looks like for you. I'd love to know that. But first off, do you want to let everyone know who you are?
Sure. Hi, everybody. My name is Debbie Alexander. I am originally from Japan and currently living in British Columbia, Canada, with my Portuguese husband and our dog Leo. I have two grown children. They live in Vancouver, which is about 5 hours from here. We used to live in Vancouver, but we moved to a countryside now. And I am an online business owner, just like Nicole. I started this business back in 2019, so it's going to be 6 years old already. Yeah.
Nice. How exciting. 6 years as a digital business owner.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you mentioned you used to live in Vancouver.
That's right.
So I luckily got to visit Vancouver when I went over there a couple of years ago.
Mhm.
But what made you move from Vancouver to the countryside?
Well, living in a countryside was always I wanted because I grew up in Japan in a countryside. So, I like the slower pace, no traffic jams, being in the nature is very important for me. Vancouver was good. It's a beautiful place. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of friends. But it was time for me to move. And after I started this online business, actually the business allowed me to move to countryside because finding a job in a smaller city is more difficult than bigger city. So if I didn't find a job in a small city, then I wasn't able to move, right? But
Mm.
I think it was already my second year, and I decided it's time for me to move on. So, yeah. Before I was a realtor selling houses, so I needed to have a house to sell. So bigger city was better.
Mhm. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, for
Mhm.
sure. Whereas now, being a digital business owner, you can do it actually from anywhere in the world.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then after, I found this online business, my husband actually, back then he had a restaurant, but he
Mm.
decided to be mobile as well. So now he's running a food truck. Well, not right now, but yeah, he
Yeah.
started the food truck. So he was able to move around with me too.
Nice. I love it. I love it. If anyone ever sees Debbie's page, like she does always have there's beautiful food on her page,
Hmm.
and B, just you have the most amazing weather over there in Canada, and the changing seasons are so dramatic. Like
Yeah, it's
Debbie's
beautiful.
put up recently some beautiful photos of like icicles and
Yeah.
and things, and I'm like, I don't get that in Australia. Well, where I live in Australia. So, yeah, mine is anything under 0 degrees, I don't understand.
Yeah, today was like minus, I think minus 12 or something. But last year it went down to minus 29. I remember that. So it was
Did
very
you
cold.
leave the house?
Huh?
Did you leave the house?
I had to because I have a dog, right? So
Leo.
it's like a in and out, rush, rush. Even Leo wants to come back home right away.
Oh, so funny. And like, how amazing that you run a digital business too. So you don't have to track to work.
Exactly.
to, especially doing like a realtor, you would have had to show people homes or set things up.
Yeah, no matter what. Then you know what? Being as a realtor, I had to sacrifice a lot of weekends and
Mm,
nights because that's
yeah.
when people have time to see houses, right?
Yeah.
And I was a single mom for a long time, so I had to have my kids along with me to go strong. You know,
Yeah.
those days were very, very difficult. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And so how did you actually hear about this business?
This business, I found it on the social media.
Mhm.
Just like, a lot of people going through Facebook every single day, checking on what other people are doing, snooping around, and something just popped up. And then it was actually written by my friend on the Facebook. I knew
Mm,
her because she's Japanese. Then in Vancouver we have a small community of Japanese, right? So I knew her, but it wasn't really close friend or nothing. But she was mentioning about that she studied this online business, and
mm,
business allowed her to travel to Japan for 3 months with her husband,
yeah.
and both of them were back then self-employed.
Mhm.
And so for me, I was self employed and my husband was self employed as well, but we were not able to do that
Mm,
because if we leave the job and we do not have income, right?
mm.
And having business empty for 3 weeks. No, not 3 weeks. She was gone for 3 months. Yeah, it was 3 months. We cannot close the restaurant for 3 months.
Yeah.
And I could go, but I had to leave my realtor business to somebody else. And
Mm,
that was very difficult to do because
mm.
I didn't trust anybody to give the service that I give, right?
Yeah.
So I couldn't do that. And
Yeah.
that's got my curiosity. So I sent her a message right away. What are you doing? And then then she wouldn't tell me what she was doing. She says, just watch this webinar and then you find out. So I did, and then that was the beginning of my journey. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, love it. And then since you've become a digital business owner, like one of the things I really enjoy is I don't have to pester friends and family.
hmm
Like, um, how have you found like talking to people about what you're doing now? Because it is such a big life change for you.
hmm I
Yeah.
actually really do not talk about things. I just, put what I do on the social media.
Yeah.
And, just like I was curious what my friend was doing, I approached her. She never come to me, right? So
Yeah.
I let my friend and, other people come to me if they were curious and if they want to know more about, what I am doing. And then I talk behind, like, have a private conversation. But other than that, I really don't talk much about my business.
Yeah. Yeah. And like you're very like in when I look at things, you've got great success with your business. Like you're a coach
hmm
and you have a great team of people that you're working with.
hmm
What are some of the like highlights of being a business owner that you've had in the last 6 years?
Well, it's been an amazing journey for me, especially my world before I started this online business was very small. Like my job or the career was realtor. So I was so connected to the local people. And
Mm,
my husband owned a restaurant that's catered to the local people as well, right?
yeah.
So our focus was very small. But now I work with people from all around the world,
Yeah.
and I started to see the real world, what this world can offer.
Yeah.
And that is so amazing how I connect with people from Singapore, Australia, New Zealand, Germany, you name it, just
Yeah.
anywhere. And what I'm doing is changing people's lives.
Yeah.
And I am so proud of what I do. I am very happy what I do, and I am just so blessed for what I am doing. Seeing seeing other business partners is succeeding and they became happier and they now say they can afford to do this, do that. I have more time with their families, and all these things I see makes me very, very happy. So it's
Yeah.
not all about me and my family anymore. It's about who I touch in
Yeah.
this life, that I meet, I connect. Even you, Nicole, I became
Oh,
very happy for what you are achieving. Yeah.
thank you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it really does give you that sense of connection and um, that gratitude for being involved with people
Mm-hmm.
as well. So um, I definitely put you in my corner of someone that, um, I guess collaborated with, and you inspire me so much, Debbie, with your life and how you live your life so authentically with people as well. And I really appreciate the time that you've invested into my life over the years as well.
But
Mm.
Nicole, think about it. Like, we are changing people's lives,
Yeah.
and we can do so much more with this online business. This
Yeah.
online business allow us to have income potential. This business allow us to have time for us
Mm.
to spend, right? We don't
Yes.
have to be sitting in front of the computer all the time checking things and doing the work. No, we
Yeah.
don't need to do that. So just think about it, how much more we can do to
Yes.
change people's lives.
Yeah. Yeah. I picture when someone throws a stone into the water,
Hmm.
like, so I've got a beautiful lake near me, throwing a stone in the water, it's all those ripples.
Yeah.
And it's like we're like that sort of
Yeah.
stone and this business opportunity. And those are the ripples, and there's just countless. It's
Hmm.
countless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is every day perfect, Debbie?
No, of course not.
So
if,
how do you
if
stay motivated?
Yeah, if I am living a perfect life, it wouldn't be interesting, first of all. And there will be no learning.
Yeah.
Though I'm not really welcoming any challenges, but
Mm.
challenges happens. Like, my
Yes.
husband had a heart attack in
Yeah.
September, and he just came out from hospital after 4.5 months. But
Yeah.
during that time, it wasn't easy at all. But I'm so grateful that I started this online business 6 years ago. So I had a base built up already. So I was
Mm.
able to, take care of my husband
Mm.
100%. I was there for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's beautiful that you were able to be there.
Yeah. People
Right?
talk about plan B, right? But
Yeah.
they don't take it seriously. Like,
Mm.
I never knew that could really happen to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really didn't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
so when it happens, you'd better be ready.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And, now you're both back home, which is
Mm.
really lovely
Yeah.
and very nice to see.
Hmm.
And, but even in all that time, your business is running in the background.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
my mind was not there to
mm,
take care of the business, back
yeah.
then when my husband's life was,
No,
life or death, right? A
family
financial
first.
yeah. But I just had to leave my business, just keep running in the
Yeah.
back end, let it just run it. And then I was still keep getting income from my
Yeah.
online business. So I was just so, so, so grateful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we
Beautiful.
both self-employed. My
Mm.
husband, if he's not working, he doesn't get any income, and
Yeah.
he doesn't get like employed insurance, nothing like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
if I didn't have this business, it would be a very, very difficult situation.
Yeah.
And if I was working 9 to 5, who would let me have 4.5 months off work?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Well. Well, I'm so happy that, you were able to do that and be by your side and be able to sort of come to where you are now.
Yeah.
And now you're sort of ramping back up with interviews and things.
Mhm.
So I do really appreciate you spending time with us today. Is there anything that you want to say to any of the viewers today?
Yeah. So if you have heard about a plan B, and then if you do not have plan B, if something happens to you or your husband or your family member, something really tragic thing happen, are you ready for it? Yeah, because I didn't think about it. Well, luckily I had my online business set up already, but I was so scared if I didn't have this online
Mm,
business, wouldn't know what to do. And during going through this very difficult time, the community of this online business really helped me. They were there for me. They sent me cards. They made a little video for me a couple times and sent it to us. I cherish all these things, and that's the connection.
mm,
We are working online. Online sounds a little chilly and cold,
mm.
materialistic, but it's actually a very human, very people oriented business, and then I'm so
Yeah.
proud of it. So if you haven't checked out yet, go to Nicole's website, put your name and email address, and watch the webinar and see if this is for you,
Yeah.
because I started it and then I don't regret it. So yeah.
Love it. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me on my pages, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic and blessed day.
Thank you, and thank you, Nicole.
Love it.